Wild here. Okay, so I woke up this morning at about 6 o'clock. Quick get on, and oh hey, here is a brand new 14-minute long trailer from Pokemon. With only about 5 minutes of new content. Great. So, let's break it down. First off, we have this. Yep, a new evolution of Girafarig. And also, I have the trailer playing on about 2x speed here in the background, so forgive me for that. But, yeah, new form of Girafarig. That's cool. I'm kind of questioning because of how they did it, if and this is not only a version exclusive, but a trade-only evolution. Hopefully they don't bring that back, because that got very annoying. They showed off some other stuff, like how terrestrialization can happen to Pokemon not in raid battles, which is cool. They also showed what that new green part was whenever you went to the Poke Center. Turns out that's actually a TM machine. Yeah, you can make TMs at it. That's kind of cool. I do like it. But I have some things I want to talk about that got me a little bit concerned. One was showing off, stuff like the raid battle, which, hey, it was cool actually seeing how one of those work. Okay? But they also showed off, and this is becoming like a running theme now, of basically the Pokemon camp. Which, if you don't know, that was a thing back in Sword and Shield, where you go through, you make curry, and play with your Pokemon. Oh boy, that was a big mistake right there with that one. And they're doing something similar to it now. But it seems more like they're bringing in some of the features from Pokemon X and Y with being able to clean your Pokemon and all that good stuff. I do like one feature. You can find random wild Pokemon eggs whenever you do this. Right, I haven't explained what this is. Yep, they have now created picnics. Yeah, they have made picnics a part of Pokemon. Which is fine. I mean, if you see it, it makes sense, okay? Because what it is, you find random eggs in your picnic basket. Don't ask me why. And who knows, there might be a particular, Pokemon that comes through it. You never know. But basically, just like Sun and Moon, you gotta make meals for the Pokemon. And depending on how good they are, that gives your Pokemon more experience. Wrong! Turns out in this one, you're making sandwiches. But the sandwiches aren't just, increasing the experience on your Pokemon, which I am grateful for. That was just annoying and a time waster. No, instead, this one gives you increased odds of catching Pokemon, which is going to be cool if they can add in something for increased odds of shiny hunting and all that good stuff. You never know. Because this one's going to be interesting, just how well it's going to work. And just from what they were saying, it's you have increased catch rate on ground and rock type Pokemon, and it was just cool seeing them describe what that does now. But now I'm also gonna get into the parts I didn't like. For one, they didn't really explain too much. Okay, they spent 14 minutes explaining different things like, oh hey, here's one person who's changing their character's facial expression and all that. That's not what I'm worried about, dude. I'm more worried, can I change his clothes? Because trust me, the base uniform stinks. Ugh. I have never wanted to change the Pokemon character's main clothing more than I do in this game, okay? I know that's cruel, but that's where I'm sitting with it. And they kind of answered one question, but I'm kind of skeptical to say they did, of are they going to fix the battle mechanic? Which, if you see around the start, there's that whole fight with the Medicham, and it does disappear and the attack moves towards the opponent, but at the same time I'm questioning, is that just a bit with that one particular attack? Because if you don't remember, back when there was the trailer for Lechonk, he basically did tackle and just stood there and the attack went flying. It gets messy right there. But yeah, it seems like they've answered a lot of questions, but given us even more. Heck, I was seeing a former world champion do a live reaction to this, and he's talking about how competitively perfect some of these Pokemon are going to be. Dude, We don't even know their stats and you're talking competitive at this point. Ugh. But yeah, I am kind of curious of how the eggs are going to work. I am actually kind of surprised that the picnics, they seem like they're going to be more fun. Like, your character can actually interact with them, which is going to be cool. Now, I will honestly say this. The games are looking better, okay? I know somebody's going to give me crap like, they look graphically terrible. No, dude, I'm saying just overall. I don't care about graphics, okay? I will never care about graphics unless that's one of the selling points in the game, okay? And let's face it, with this game, just from what I was seeing, I love it. Just from what I've seen in this trailer, I love it. If you guys haven't seen the trailer itself, I'm going to have it linked down here below. But yeah, I'm going to call it there because this was just amazing, okay? Well, hope to see you guys next time. And remember, be wild.